Libra. Welcome to your beginning of January 2021 General Tarot Update. It's Rena here. So, I'm just kind of shifting the time when I do these tarot readings because I didn't do one for the whole month of January that I usually put out in December, late December. So, still wanted to do this time period. And just to let you know, astrologically, on the might be as early as the 12th, but definitely the 13th of January, there's a new moon at 23 degrees of Capricorn. So this is one of those angular houses for you. And this happens to be the fourth house of home and family. So I don't know if any of you are moving house, but there could be some developments in this area. Pluto is in very close proximity to this. So if you have been kind of like feeling wishy-washy about family issues and you've had some kind of stress with the family of origin, you may get that spine to be able to, set a new course in your relationship with them in some way, and you feel empowered to do so. That's just one possibility. Speaking of which, I get the Queen of Wands, so all right, interesting. So the heart of the matter is the Queen of Wands. This is a card that really is often mentioned as associated with Sagittarius. Oh, I wonder if they're going to focus. Let me try like this. There you go. No, it's not focusing too well. And this can be a situation of, for instance, let's say you're somebody who is a working mother. That's an example of it. And yes, I know that there are some men watching. This is not meant to leave out anybody, but just giving an example of what this card could represent. It is associated with Sagittarius, and that might be something that, a timing card because we just had a solar eclipse in Sag, and maybe that was somehow giving you some kind of development that had to do with authority of some sort or giving birth even. But this is the career woman who is a mother as well. And so that has its own set of challenges in terms of a partner who may think, no, you should be home, you shouldn't be out. And even if you are at home, but you still have your career, you're supposed to be focusing all your attention on your child. I'm just going to bring up, it's funny because I'm going to bring up this card. I usually don't bring it up this quickly, but I immediately thought of a Cancer male. Maybe the father of your child who's more traditional than you are and thinks that, let's see if I do this, does that help? What about if I do this? For some reason, it does not want to focus. I don't know why. But anyway, this person may, if this is your partner who's either a sun in Cancer or has that very close water element in general, is a lot more believing in the gender roles or what have you. That person may think that your place is spending all of your time with your children, and you may think otherwise. The other thing too is this may be a situation where you're getting you've gotten a promotion at work, or you're working to get that. We have here in the past position, by the way, the Nine of Pentacles, which can be a card of financial independence. So in this particular combination with the Queen of Wands, there might be some situation where you we're looking for this kind of promotion in order to have that sense of financial independence, but all it has done is given you like more money, more problems. Because this is the higher message, the Nine of Swords. So there can be this sense of anxiety for whatever reason. So whether this is because you have to, fire people, or just something that, or even like order them around, and that's just not, you realize that's not your true nature to do something like that. It can feel very stressful, and then that can translate into um, perhaps some kind of anxiety at night. The other thing, too, is just like conflicts on how you wish to balance work and family with a partner who may be more traditional, or this person may be emotionally manipulative. When you have a cups in the reversed position, it can indicate somebody whose emotions are out of control. Maybe they even have a drinking problem and they are trying to tell you what to do, but they don't even have their own life together. So they have no right. So we have, in other words, the heart of the matter is the queen, and then the problem in the situation is the king. So if this is a situation also of in law problems, where you have this dominant woman and this passive man, your, your mother in law is like trying to totally rule the roost. And the King of Cups can even be the sometimes the your husband, the adult son who's a mama's boy, who doesn't stand up for themselves. And those kinds of situations can create a what they call triangulation, where there's always like, there's three people that are having conflict, but two of them are talking about the third person in a negative way. So it can be very emotionally draining. Um, and maybe that causes anxiety because you want to keep everything together, but you're dealing with somebody who's emotionally immature. In the King of Cups, this could be your boss. And if this is, I don't know if it would be necessarily your boss or another manager who is, for whatever reason, trying to thwart you in one way or the other. But I could see you getting a promotion and your partner, your romantic partner, feeling inferior and then maybe trying to create problems for you in some way. What is coming in is represented by the Ace of Pentacles. So I've been getting this card. Oh, I wish this thing would focus. Boy, what is the problem with it? And the Ace of Pentacles is a card of new beginnings as it relates to a new job or getting some kind of money coming in, like some kind of like a lump sum of money. And so what that can mean is that perhaps you have your own money. Yeah, and even issues that are involved with shared resources. So you have your own money, the Nine of Pentacles, and you're trying to do your own thing. But perhaps there's an inheritance that you've been waiting for, or some kind of money, and that makes your relationship kind of chill out. Maybe there was some kind of tension there, and that it's just situational and it's not like permanent. But another example would be if you, for instance, found out you were pregnant and you still want to keep your job, and you've been financially independent, but you're like, okay, what am I going to do? Because I can't work. Even if I work, I'll probably only work part-time, and you're really thinking about how this is all going to turn out, and you get some kind of financial boost. This is um, a time when because your fourth house of home and family involves the family of origin, that they may be coming in for you. Sometimes that can indicate, because Jupiter, even though it's in Aquarius, for some of you, maybe a lot of you, it's still in that fourth house. So it could even be like a new home or something like that. And then the outcome is the Ten of Cups, and this is a card of family harmony. So the pod at the end of the rainbow. So something may get resolved, even though there is some kind of anxiety, can be good for that. And if it is like some kind of a real estate matter, maybe you have the money to be able to put a down payment on a new home or something like that. So, okay, Libra, that's what I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you'd like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.